121221. Read your mail. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, is it here? It's obviously here. Dear Dr. Reed, I hope this letter will quickly find you, for I need to speak to you as soon as possible. The situation is evolving very quickly in the West End, and I'm convinced we're all now in great danger. The God of Prewen has launched a great hunt in London, and for a few nights they've been actively searching and killing any Econ they can locate. Lord Redgrave, chairman of the Ascalon Club, recently contacted me. He wishes to meet you immediately. Please come to my mansion any night that suits you. We must discuss all of this. With this letter you will find an official pass that will allow you to go through any barricade or quarantine checkpoint throughout the city. Your friend, Lady Ashbury. Oh, I don't remember turning the game off back here. Where the fuck? Back in my office. I don't remember coming back to the hospital. I thought the last thing I did was bury my sister, and then yeah, I've got a lot of XP. Did I not spend it? I thought I spent it. Did I not? Oh no, that must have all been from. Right, first thing I want to do: deconstruct all my shite. If I've got any. Do some analysis. We've got new regeneration and new blood serum. Just tried DayZ with Gav. It was a depressing nightmare. He kept dying and getting fed up. Oh, lame. Yeah, man, he's lame. Gonna try and refund the DLC. Oh, him. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, fair enough, man. I mean, has he played the base game? Yeah, I love this new map, bro. It's like really fucking reinvigorated my love for DayZ. I mean, I love DayZ anyway, but I think it's beautiful. I love the new soundscapes, the new wildlife, the new items are great. I love the new survival mechanics. Yeah, I've not got a bad word to say about it as of yet. Runs really nicely. But yeah, if you can get a refund, if you don't like it, you don't like it, I guess. He put zero effort in and kept whinging about the game. Also, my sick character died trying to get to him. Oh, that's no good, man. You've got to put a bit of effort into DayZ. In fact, it fucking demands it, really. And is this the first time he played it? I mean, he said he's going to refund the DLC, so I presume he's got the base game already. Did he not know this, like? He's being a dick. I bought loads of stuff to play with him. Figgy, man, you bought it on the wrong fucking system, bro. You should have got the PS5 version, man, and come and played with us instead. Which Gav? Music Gav or other Gav? No, it isn't Music Gav, is it? I'm thinking of Tommy. You know two Tommies, don't you? One Gav, two Tommies, isn't it? Or is it two Gavs, one Tommy? Tommy. Tommy was Music Man. I know which one Gav is. Gav's short brown hair and that, right? Kind of like good looking lad, like boy band type looking like good looking lad. Have I got the right guy? I might mix them up. Oh, Oh man, I feel for him. A little bit, but not too much. Right, I do 95. I can up it to 104 or absorb blood points. Blood points is good. Just gav. I'm loving the PC version. Looks like real life. Also, 70% sound, guys. Yeah, mostly. Most people I've been meeting have been brilliant, man. You know what? I'm getting a bit hot. I'm gonna have to take my snuggie off, man. I always get hot. I don't know why I never remember this. I'm always cold, and as soon as I put that headset on, 5 minutes later, I'm fucking red hot. Yeah. Ugh. Randomly bumped into one of the guys from last night. He was dying. I got him a fire going. That's awesome when you bump into someone you've met before, or but I randomly bumped into a friend of mine last night. Didn't know we were with each other until 5 minutes after hooking up. Right, I need a fucking... Hang on a minute. Oh, okay. So I need good handles. That's what I need. Forget this level 3 thing. Well, actually, we might as well have this. Because we'll have them back again. Oh, I've got tons. I've got fucking tons of it. Oh, I've already got it. Looks like. Yeah, I must have already put that on. He was like, I had a great go last night. Met 3 great guys. I was like, oh, that's us. Have you been in a boat yet? Got your boat going? Can I upgrade my pistol? I can. No. That's one of the first things I did, because I met a guy named Haas, and he had a boat ready. He took us around everywhere. 5 stun points when projectiles hit will increase the rate of fire. Let's go for stun points. Yeah, I've not fucking seen one since I left that guy. Can I upgrade my stake again? No, that only goes to level 2. I can add one of these though. Add 3 stun points or decrease the stamina consumption. 100%. Okay. I normally loot up a coast and head inland. Had a good 10 hours guy going until I recklessly ran to meet Gav. That's it, man. That's what'll always kill you, man. That recklessness. Or stopping to look at a rabbit for 5 minutes, standing in the middle of a field, and singing Bright Eyes to it. That's a good way to get killed as well. Right, let's make sure I've got some of these before I use it on the other stuff. Let's try and make 2 of everything, I guess. Ergotamine. You know what, actually, just save them, and then when we find somebody who needs them, because I don't use these serums anyway. Although a blood one would be quite nice. I think I can use that. I think I can spare that. I hunted a rabbit earlier, was dying of starvation, and he just popped up. How much meat do you get from them? Just a couple of steaks, like? I was thinking they're probably not worth the fucking aggro. With how easy fishing is now, right? I love how easy they made fishing, because you can craft a wooden hook now. If you kill an animal, you got guts, but I seem to see rope all over the place. And then you just got to like hope you don't fucking knife up, basically digging worms up. But if you've got a sharpening stone as well, you're laughing in terms of fishing. I just wish you could dig worms up with your hands, because I was deep inland and on the brink. I needed to go loud. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Yeah, this new one, man, you need to like plan a lot more, don't you? bit by bit, sort of like, because you can't really go that far without getting another fire on. Because I had some pretty good like insulation when I was playing with Haas the other day, my first 15 hours or so. But even then, you could only maybe run for like an hour without having to get another fire going and get them 3+ symbols back on again. Maybe not even an hour, depending on what the weather's like. But I do really like that. It helps to eliminate campers, I guess.
It's locked, all right.
Obviously, you can't just be a camping twat anymore on a fucking hill all day long because you're going to freeze to death. Have you ever tried digging frozen dirt with your bet? I will shut up. And that is very good logic, Liam. Very good. You got me.
Damn. The pain.
You got me.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Okay, he's fatigued.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really.
Liar.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you
Good shout,
don't have
Liam.
to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it.
I have a Blaze, a
Damage is
Mosin, a
done.
Bison, and a pistol with 2 mags. I only usually Is that what you had or what he had? I only usually carry sort of 2 big guns at the most. Ah, yeah, there you go.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
We'll
Elwood.
just piss on it.
Disgust on every
Should we all take a
street.
piss?
What your last thoughts would be, sir.
The daily routine.
Because I've usually got, I'm a bit of a pack rat in DayZ, so I can never carry like 4 guns. I was trying to get PvP, but that'll never be me, man.
Another night with the
Let's
glorious
just-
battalion of Pembroke.
I'm never going to be good enough for PvP. I'm just asking for death. My the way I win people over is with love and conversation, Figment. That's the only way I can win a PvP battle. If it's me in a gun versus someone else in a gun, I'm going to lose 99 times out of 100. I have to use my
Last summer's epidemic was difficult.
my charms instead. It really does pay to use tactical movement and concealment techniques. It does. Yeah, I'm so bad at the PvP stuff, man. I have to just try and talk to everybody. Or, ooh, what's that? An unknown event happened in Whitechapel. You understand? You undersell yourself. I remember those battlefield streams. Yeah, but even on the battlefield streams, right? I was mostly a medic, so I'd often just like my KD's always been shit on all battlefield games. I'm not rubbish at battlefield, but my KD's always been bad because I'll always just run in somewhere and try and revive somebody at no cost. Right, let me check my. Plus, that's what 10 years ago, man. My faculties are failing since then, bruv. I'm 47 in March, Figgy. My fucking eyesight's going, my reaction times are going, my perception's leaving me. Right, Whitechapel. I need to look on this one, I don't know. Right, so what happened? An unknown event. Right, he needs fatigue. He needs fatigue. And him I can now mesmerize. And he needs a migraine. Right, so I need 2 fatigues at least. I was alive for 10 hours being careful and quiet using my binoculars. Then I ran to meet my mate and silent headshot from Cherno hit me. Oh, you were playing on Cherno? I wonder if the Cherno servers are empty now. It might be worth going on there just to loot up and then swapping over to Sakal. Right, everyone here is fucked, man. Look at this. Fatigue, cold, fatigue, fatigue, cold, fatigue. Everyone's tired as fuck. I'm going to go make a shitload of fatigue drugs. Just a second. I was joking. Okay, got you. That's how far away you seemed. Yeah, it's mad when you don't even hear anything, man. You just drop down. You've been nailed by a pro there. Oh yeah, I need to find the water for this plant so we can stop it from dying. I did read how to get that, but I've forgotten now. Right, where's fatigue? There. Ooh, how many can I make? I can make a lot. Make 10. And then there was somebody with a cold. Let's make 2 of those. And someone with a headache. Make 2 of those. And they're all here, right? They're all around here. So fatigue, cold, fatigue, fatigue, cold, fatigue, fatigue, fatigue. And you're recovering. Now what about back at the docks? Unknown. And in Whitechapel, fatigue, fatigue, migraine. Alright, do some more. Migraine. Have I got one? I've got one. I'll take another. Take some more cold. And they're all going to go pretty much as you make another 5. Right. House Flipper VR came out today on PSVR 2, but I've not seen any reviews yet, and the guy on Reddit that tried it out showed us a horrible audio bug for the tutorial. He said it finishes after the tutorial, so thinking about getting that, but fucking Trombone Champ's out sometime soon, man. I've got to wait for that. Right, are you ill?
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good.
You've got a cold, let's sort you out.
Do you need medical help?
I'm afraid I've
Not under my watch, nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh, it looks amazing. It's got a fucking it's got a it works different than I thought it would. You basically have to learn where to push the fucking thing. It works like an actual slider, so you don't like sort of lock into the notes. But it looks really funny. It's also got a free play mode, which I really like the idea of. Right, who else is ill? Milton, Nurse Brannigan, Newton, Rakesh, Aykroyd, Harvey Fiddick, he's through there, and Beatrice Goswick, she's through there. And then one of the doctors will probably be through there as well. I'll sort you out.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical attention?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No. I don't feel well, actually.
Had a funny moment today. Go on, Liam.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Yo, you think you had a funny moment? I seen this guy today, right? Somebody, I'll tell you in a minute. Somebody had booked window cleaners to visit today, but nobody told me. Don't tell me you were in the nude, bro, with your schlong out and that. I'm looking up like that, some geezer like that. Morning. Confessions of a window cleaner. Robin Asquith. Found out when I got out of the bath and walked butt naked in my room, and the guy was right there. Oh, well, you gave him a story to take home to his wife and kids, I guess. Caught a right eyeful. I bet he fucking did. I seen this geezer get his balls and fucking dip them in glitter. Pretty nuts.
Goodbye,
I'm sorry.
Mrs. Goswell.
I'm sorry. I've kind of ashamed of myself. I thought it was good. I liked it. I liked it. I heard a new dad joke today. I liked it
I
so
will
much
not
I had
let
to
you
repeat
down,
it.
my boy.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Is there anything else?
Really?
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it
Figment.
won't do you any good.
Well,
Have you ever played
perhaps you're
Phasmophobia?
right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
The co-op VR and flat ghost hunting game. Or has anybody played that game?
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
My sweet girl.
Hey,
Reads me like a book.
you don't play horror games, no? I don't normally.
Keep anything from her.
Good evening, Dr.
And good evening
Unless
to
it's
you,
like a
Dr.
big one,
Reed.
like a Resident
Can I be
Evil
of any
or
help?
Yeah.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reed.
I just like
am
looking at this
here
one
to
because
assist
it
you,
looks
not
like
to
a
be
funny
burden.
game as well, because it's a co-op thing. I know, he's fine.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
As for me,
And they're releasing it on PSVR 2 on the 29th of October. I was just wondering if you had. I know it was really popular on Quest and stuff. Yeah. I'm going to have to look more into it. Because there's so many fucking games coming out over the next couple of months. That Alien game comes out. Wanderer remake. Oh no, that's early 2025 now, but Metro. Behemoth. Is it you?
Good evening, Dr. Timmons.
Dr. Reed.
It's not you.
Goodbye, Dr. Timmons.
Right, who else needs fixing? Hang on, let me look out this way. Who's this guy, man? Waverly Ackroyd. Looks janky but funny with mates. Milton and Gwyneth. I recognise her when I see her. Milton's right here.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you need any medical...
I'm afraid I do.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. Well, thanks, anyway.
So, Figgy, have you tried your VR yet on your Beast PC?
Goodbye, Milton.
I think you told me you tried something the other day, but have you put any proper time into it? I think Rakesh is around the back, right? Isn't he always around here somewhere? No. Oh, yeah.
It's locked, all right. Good evening, Doctor. Do you need medical... The proxy. Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr.
Not really
Reed.
got it all set up and was marvelling at the Steam VR home environment, so I downloaded a few demos. Gotcha.
Please show me one.
Of course.
Right, so if I do need a few drugs, he's got them. Right, let's find Gwyneth Brannigan. I don't see many of these anymore, do we, boys? I bet there's still one or two in Sheffield. I've been happy enough with all the flat screen novelty, and so no rush. Yeah, man, no rush, unless we die. I'll get the VR bug again soon and go crazy. What the hell is that? Crumpled letter. I'm tired of your shit, Clay. What the fuck did you do? All the bloody docs are gossiping about how my husband has just got that stupid kid. How many times did I tell you to count to 20 before drawing your blade? How can we expect to do proper business and have people obey if you keep killing everyone? Basically, we knew they were falling out anyway. That's nothing new. Oh, we do get a new hint now. And this guy is going to die. In fact, I think I was waiting for that so I could embrace him. I want Alex. It's 50 quid. I ain't paying that for Alex, bro. There's no fucking way. What's the cheapest it's ever been? And loads of the top PC games I own on Quest, so hard to buy again. I was thinking about that because there's a couple of games I'm going to have to get the PC version of. Synth Riders, for example, just so I can play all the custom music. Saying that, I won Synth Riders in a fucking Christmas raffle on the VR Grid's YouTube channel, so I don't mind paying for that. Because I've got 100 hours in it as well, and I got it for free, so...
What can you tell me about your marriage, Clay?
Marriage is the sweetest cage, they say.
Well, I bought a couple of DLCs.
In one with a wild animal.
You mean your wife keeps you on your toes?
Pistol Whip.
No, I mean...
I think I was worried about Pistol Whip. I've not looked at the mods. How have they done them, though? It must be a lot hard, because like Synth Riders, obviously easy. People just have to map where you're putting your hands. On Pistol Whip, you've got a map. Enemy movements, level design, fucking... So I was thinking maybe there aren't that many custom songs on Pistol Whip, or if there are, they're just going to be really, like, probably quite lazily done.
Have claws and we both love to bite.
But I've not even looked into it because I just assumed. I shouldn't assume, I guess.
Am I right to assume your wife's letter?
Never assume, Jonathan.
Clay?
Make an
I
ass
was
out of
so
you
mad,
and me.
I threw away the knife she got me when we got married.
Your wife gave you a knife as a wedding present.
That knife has always been my lucky charm.
I understand that,
If
but
I'd had it in my hand when I got stabbed on that pier, I'd not have been wounded.
there's a lot more incentive to go and mod Skyrim, right, than there is to go and mod Pistol Whip that basically probably about 100 people play a year.
A lucky charm? I never would have taken you
Well,
as the superstitious type.
That's a
We all
big
have our
understatement, but you know
flaws,
what I'm
Doc.
getting at.
Mine's to have my weapon of choice for when the really dirty business comes around.
No, amazing tracks like Bjork. It's so quiet. It's so still. You know what, man? Okay, that's it. Sorry, I said Bjork. It's Björk. I pronounced the name wrong. I remember learning that a while back. Björk, not Bjork. Right, I think we can kill this guy now. If we want 1,000 XP anyway. I think we should. Because he's a fucking cunt. So let's embrace this bitch. How do I embrace mesmerize? I guess it depends if they're individually crafted levels or auto-generated. True. Like stealth assassin, blam, you know it, da da da. Da 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 da. It's yeah, that'll be good, man. No, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy a Pistol Whip as well. That's another one I won't mind paying for though. I've had more than my money's worth out of Pistol Whip. Like, more than. I think it cost like 17 quid on PSVR 1. I've probably got 100 hours in that as well. So no problems there. One thing I do want to do actually before this latest PlayStation sale ends is sell my hard copy of Resident Evil 4. How do I eat him? And so peaceful until wait, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Doc.
How do you eat them when you've mesmerised them? Where's the embrace key? Normally says embrace, doesn't it? Do I have to be in a different place? Oh, I have to follow this all the way. Oh, okay. I have to follow that red thing all the way. I'll have a look later, man. I'll have a look at some pistol. I'm going to write that down, figures. When I'm watching my podcast later, my football podcast to watch.
Killed, extorted, stole. Now I'll die.
I'll look up some
Fuck
custom
it.
tracks, man.
I'll live the way I wanted.
And so peaceful until ba 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 ba. Yeah, you know what? I want to play it right now. Daniel, how you doing, man? Hope you're well. We done London a favour there. Trust me, that guy was a proper rotter. Do you own Star Citizen, Figment? Has that got a VR mod?
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
She is. Just move that chat a minute, will you? Thank you.
Do you need medical attention?
No thanks.
Are you concerned?
Not really.
Right, I can't
Goodbye,
talk to
Mr.
him anymore.
That.
Oh, you're one, aren't you, I think?
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good
Me
evening,
and
Dr.
Smith
Reed.
Rowe.
You doing
I'd
your
have to
rounds
jump
as
in as a
usual?
tourist one day.
Do you need medical?
Afraid so.
Throughout history,
I know Elite
some
does, yeah.
diseases have done
I
more
can't wait. That's
damage
going to
to
be like my
armies
most
than
played
any
game, I think.
weapon created by
I think
man.
Elite and Euro Truck
You
Simulator.
were wise to be careful.
I can see
You're
myself
working at
sitting
the
on them
Pembroke
for,
Hospital, aren't you?
until my
That's
batteries
good
run out.
enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
ETS will be amazing because I won't even have to, in fact the batteries won't run out on ETS because I won't need the controllers because I should be able to use my my steering wheel. How you doing, Cole?
Are you concerned about the...
Of course I am.
What kind of...
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
What I'm concerned about is Red Dead. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to play Red Dead or not because I watched that Beardo Benjo video again to get myself hyped for it, and he said the mod got removed, got taken down. Or we could do a 24-hour VR endurance stream for charity or something. We don't have the viewers for that, man. Maybe one day, you never know. But yeah, I watched that Beardo Benjo Red Dead Redemption 2 video again, and he said the mod's gone now. You can't get it, but he still had it on his hard drive. I'm wondering if you can get it from like maybe a Pirate Bay or something like that. I certainly won't be buying that game until I know I can get the mod first. With me already owning it on PlayStation 5. But that looks like one. Red Dead 2, I mean, I just walk around the map in that game. It'd be fucking sick. Right, just two more here. Waverly Ackroyd and Gwyneth Brannigan. But I presume if Rockstar have done that for Red Dead, then surely they've done it for Grand Theft Auto as well, right? Did they do a cease and desist on that one?
Good evening, Doctor.
On the VR mod for that?
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick.
You can, yeah. You just can't get it from the
this,
modder's
and
Patreon
do
anymore.
try to
but
get
it's the
some
internet.
rest.
I'll try, Dr.
So
Reed.
nothing actually gets
Thank you.
removed. And they've not they don't release fucking updates for the game that make it so it doesn't work. Norbend Rockstar. I don't understand why, man. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Goodbye, nurse.
What would you, if you were like an executive, like, steelman the argument on their side for taking it down? If they don't, unless they've got their own ones on the way, their own versions, then I don't understand why they would ever. Surely it just gets more people interested in the game. So what? I can play it in VR. Fuck me, I'll buy it again. Yeah, it doesn't. But surely, like, if I'm a capitalist, and I went, it can only make you money, right? That. Like, I will buy that game again. I already own it, right, on PlayStation 5. If I know I can play it on VR, on PC, I will buy it again, full price. Yeah, but this is why I don't understand it, Daniel. Because when I go to PC, if I know I can't play it in VR, then I won't buy it again. I'll just play it on my PS5 version. And I'd imagine a lot of people getting into VR would think the same, right? CD Projekt Red and Bethesda, etc. don't care at all. Happy people. Yeah. I don't understand the thing. I'm just trying to logically think about it. Even if you're the most evil bastard on earth, right, that wants to make the most money, I would think anyway that existing is going to increase your sales. Certainly not take away from your sales, right? Why do Nintendo care about Gary's mod using Mario, etc. so much? I think that's different though. I think that might be like to protect your IP, right? You don't want Mario in a fucking getting railed by Kratos. Do you know what I mean? That looks bad. It's almost certainly about brand control. They don't want non-official stuff existing. I can understand the Nintendo thing a little bit in terms of protecting your IPs and that. I remember this going on over a Spectrum character, right, years ago. There was a fucking big palaver in the Spectrum retro community on YouTube where a girl named... what was her name, man? She went out with Nostalgia Nerd. If you ever seen Nostalgia Nerd, she went out with him for a little while. I think they were together for a while. They might still be. And she was she did retro Spectrum stuff, and she like sexualized Horace basically from horror. No. Her name was I can't remember. Something to do with a cat, maybe. She did wear cat ears and that now and again. So I quite enjoyed the content of that, but she basically got a takedown notice from the creator of Horace Goes Skiing, which is like one of the oldest games, one of the first Spectrum games I ever played, back in like 1984 or something. And because she was basically sexualizing Horace in one of her videos, going to bedroom and that. And I thought it was a bit silly, but I thought, you know what, if you're being serious, mate, and you own that IP and you don't want it to be used that way, okay, I understand it. And I guess with Mario and all that sort of stuff, the Nintendo stuff, it's a lot more kid-based, right? So maybe they're kind of trying to protect their brand and their image because they appeal to a much younger audience, maybe. I assume, again, if I wanted to make an argument for them, that's the one I'd probably make. But the Rockstar thing makes no sense whatsoever. Not to me, anyway. Not that ever anything that I can think of. Why the fuck is Waverly Ackroyd? Waverly Ackroyd, you're not over there. There you are, I just saw you over here. Somewhere there. The flat clap and the fine wool, half zip pullover, very stylish and natural.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
You know.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so.
Okay, Figgy.
Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Busy fighting vampires, mate. Alright. I mean, we could swap for a bit. If you want to go out and kill the vampires, bro. What's that? Strickland's chance to cure the flu.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here.
Pride?
Honestly,
it must be pride
I don't know which is worse.
from Rockstar. They must think to themselves, it makes us look bad, I guess, that somebody else has managed to make a VR mod that works really well. Why haven't... Maybe it's just like laziness and pride, but just... I don't know why they wouldn't do it themselves. Lack of control over the quality of something unofficial, using their brand and any bugs people would associate. Maybe you could make that argument. Definitely.
Consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report
because
his
they've done a good job.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong.
But,
we are doctors, not politicians.
We know Rockstar can do it. There was heavily rumoured to be out working on a project, right? A couple of years ago, everyone was speculating it was a VR version of Grand Theft Auto 5. And then it kind of just disappeared. The rumours just disappeared. But they have released LA Noire. Like, you saw me stream LA Noire VR on PSVR 1. Fucking brilliant. So... They're obviously not averse to the VR.
We'll talk later.
Sphere. Listen, maybe they've got official ones in the works. Maybe they're waiting for the next generation of consoles so they can really pump them out beautiful looking. Maybe this generation of consoles can't quite handle it. Maybe they have to sacrifice the graphical quality too much and they don't want to do that. If they can make realistic temperature-sensitive horse nuts, they could figure out VR exactly. So it could be that, I guess. Especially because the games are so demanding, right? They would have to drop the quality a lot on console. Jesus Christ, who's this lot? lot of them here. What level are these guys? 23. I'm 16. Whoa! Alright lads, that's your fight, I think. See how this pans out. Also, there's been steady with GTA 5 releases in the last decade or so. They have another opportunity. Exactly, this would be like the third time I bought GTA 5 if they released the VR version. Because I bought it on PS3. Was it PS3? Came out on PS3, right? Yeah, it was PS3 because I had my camera pointing at the fucking screen to record my original Grand Theft. No, wait, was it? Was it PS3? Like right at the end? Or was it early PS4? I actually can't remember now. Yes, PS3. So I paid for it twice, and I'd pay for it again full price, $60 if they had a VR version. No problem. Happily. But guess they don't want to do it. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's this guy again. I think this is my creator.
You must prepare, child. For the earth is bleeding and the harvest is upon us.
Stay away! Whoever you are!
This is no time for petty quarrels, my champion. Can you not hear? The famished queen has awoken.
I insist you be quiet!
Son, do you not see? You are the healing balm.
I had to kill Mary.
I have known your pain, child. Do not succumb to...
Hey, Daniel.
Silence! I dismiss you, now!
The land calls for a champion. All and everyone needs you.
Silence!
Hey, DNL, you there?
I'm tired of all these puppet shows.
Dipped. He's been telling him about that amazing thing I saw today. Hey! Hey, who are you? Fellow vampire. Oh, what the fuck, bro?
They want war. I'll show them war.
Whatever this poor woman did, nobody deserves this kind of punishment.
What the fuck? Oh, look. Vamps on the streets over here, man. Hey, we're the same, bro. We're the same. Relax. Oh, he's a cat. Fuck me, bro. I'm top boy vampire, you know what I mean? Fuck me, bro. Oh shit. I can't heal. I can't heal. I've got no blood. Shit. Let me have a look. Right, we've got to fight vampires now as well. Vamp versus vamp. Right, Lady Ashbury's mansion. Fair gaff.
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
New Vampire Survivors DLC dropping on 31st.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a haunting dignity.
Indeed. A long time ago, a friend asked me to paint this for him. But I kept it in the end.
I did not know you were a painter, my lady.
There are many things you do not know about me, young Ekon.
Please, call me Jonathan.
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan. I tend to tease my friends when uneasy.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell me about yourself. How have you been since we last met, my friend?
My sister Mary. She was made a vampire in the same way I was. She was the one killing all those people everywhere I went.
Vengeance is a powerful force for those betrayed. Made vampire through careless error. Victims by surprise.
In the end, she implored me to put an end to her misery. But still, I felt I had taken her life twice.
I am so sorry for my accidental cruelty. Had I known your dear Mary was still alive, I would never have sent you to pray for her soul in that church.
There is no need to apologize, my lady. Your words have been most helpful in these difficult times.
Thank you, my friend. If only we could have guided your poor sister through her terrible nightmare.
I swear I did not intend that. If only I had known then how vampires are created.
That is the scientist speaking. In truth, most of us do not know how it really works. Personally, I make sure my prey will not return to haunt me.
What do you mean?
I am merciless, Jonathan. I only feed on the dying, and I make sure they are dead before leaving their remains.
I came to the conclusion that my maker, whoever he might be, must be a powerful vampire. Certainly extremely old.
How have you reached this conclusion?
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could be?
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still be in hiding.
Looks good, right?
All I know is you, my friend, are a pawn in some secret and obscure game
I
of
thought there was already a Castlevania one, because I could have sworn when I went to buy it there were two versions, and one version had some Castlevania stuff, but that looks a lot more wider, larger, encompassing, I guess.
He is the only immortal I've seen
vampire.
appear in an ethereal form. His voice, his words seemed ancient. It was disturbing.
I am afraid you are right. The simple fact that your blood made Mary such a strong Ekon proves that you must be of ancient lineage.
There's a new walkabout mini golf course coming out this week as well, so hopefully I'll play that with Dokri at some point.
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship. After all, it was you who invited me to settle this most urgent of matters.
Fair enough, Jonathan.
8-bit.
The situation is critical. We do not have the luxury for etiquette.
Please do not misunderstand me. I would be delighted to discuss mundane matters and idle trivialities.
If we survive the dark nights to come, we shall have all the time in the world to speak.
We'll have all
For now,
the time in the world.
I must say, your house is exquisite.
We got nothing more.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I
Hey.
do so enjoy the aroma.
That's a big
Let us
fucking
toast
cup.
to make-believe.
Jesus Christ, how
And
big
of
are them
course
cups?
to your health, Jonathan.
They're bigger than mine.
And to yours, my lady.
That's like a bowl of tea. Giz it.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
You two gonna shag?
So, my lady,
Shag.
why truly did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are they? Really?
They are the embodiment of vampire law in Britain. Some say they influence the destiny of the Empire. Some believe they merely protect it.
How many are they?
Only a small number of powerful and deceitful immortals, all of them entangled in a sticky web of shadow cabinets, influencing trade.
There's David Icke when you need him.
Will they fight the guard of Priwen?
I doubt it. Fergal was Lord Redgrave's executioner forever and a day. By defeating that beast, you deprived them of a powerful weapon.
Why use you to contact me?
Because they know we are close. The Ascalon Club has many spies. Their main occupation is gathering information and then deciding how to use it.
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal yourself.
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of Ascalon, for I am a woman. That suits me well, as long as they leave me alone.
Why would the vampires all have the same sort of discriminations as the humans at this time? I would have thought they were more advanced.
Have they threatened you in any way?
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first, but it is only logical, considering the critical situation in London.
Should I trust them?
Of course not. Do not misunderstand me. They can be very useful, but I believe their long-term goals differ from yours.
Why meet them then?
Because nothing truly important can be achieved in this city without their consent. They could be powerful allies in this current situation.
Should I lie to them?
We all lie, Jonathan. It falls to you to choose your behavior. The most important rule is to show them due
Stop
respect.
getting closer.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened to your sister. Proof of the potent blood flowing through your veins.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen their handiwork. How Fergal the Beast imposed the club's law.
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I would not openly defy Lord Redgrave, the chairman of the Ascalon Club.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave? Who is he?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon Club. Most mortals know him as the Earl of Bristol. He is rich and extremely influential.
Have you met him?
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women are not awarded membership, even immortals.
It's like that thingy fucking club. What's it called? Where Mycroft goes, Sherlock's brother. Sherlock Holmes' brother. Fuck. What's it fucking called?
How old is he? How long has he been a vampire?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William Marshall, the most valiant knight who ever lived. If that is true, he could be very old.
How powerful is his reach?
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not all immortals. How is that?
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who seek the safety and expansion of the Empire. The most loyal are awarded immortality.
Any familiar or famous names?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson is considered ideal Ascalon material and has been watched for years.
Mycroft Holmes Club. What's it fucking called, man?
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Diogenes.
I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's
Fictional
vampire
Gentlemen's
elite.
Club.
But we have no choice.
Is the situation...
Fictional Gentlemen's Club, created by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, featured in several Holmes stories. Greek interpreter. There are many men in London, you know, who, some from shyness, some from misanthropy, have no wish for the company of their fellows, yet they are not averse to the comfortable chairs and the latest periodicals. Oh, no, it's not like that at all, to be fair. It's just somewhere where they go sit and read. In relation to British Secret Service, they do have some dodgy stuff. Yeah, the Diogenes, man. That's what I was thinking of.
That critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at
Amadeus
nothing
Dalton is
to
playing
eliminate
bobblehead
us.
wrestling, and he's wearing a Michael Myers mask. What do you mean? Is he playing Gang Beasts, maybe? Hey Daniel, you won't believe what I've seen on YouTube today, mate. It's crazy.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
Not in game, in real life. What do you mean, bro? Gang Beasts.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic.
Daniel, I said,
This
you
is
won't
the
believe what
only
I've seen
way
on
to
YouTube
clear
today,
the
mate.
air.
What is a great hunt?
The first great hunt was launched about 75 years ago. In just a few nights, the Guard of Prewen located and destroyed most of the old British vampires.
why start a second one?
Priwen has always seen us immortals as a threat to mankind. My guess is they suspect one or more of us as the cause of the epidemic.
How did you survive the first hunt?
I fled, Jonathan.
Okay, thank you.
Like most vampires who
I've seen this fucking bloke, right? Get his balls out and dip them in glitter. It's pretty nuts.
And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do.
Sorry.
There is a question I must ask you.
That's my new favourite dad joke.
Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save
You're
this
a fucking
city.
quiet
You
boy
and
compared
I.
to me.
Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
What will you do?
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more of the situation. We need clarity.
How can I save London?
The epidemic is
Take
the
care, Daniel.
priority.
Have a good night, man.
You must find its origin and put an end to it. This is the best way to solve the crisis.
Will I ever discover the identity of my maker?
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire. But most of those fled England long ago.
Look at the eyelashes on Lady Ashbury. I hope she doesn't wear VR. She'll definitely fuck her lenses up.
Please forgive my bluntness, but I have to ask. Was it you? Did you make me?
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt about who made you an immortal. But I swear, I had nothing to do with it.
You have no idea at all? You seem to know so many things about the secrets of the vampire underworld.
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
I want to thank you for all your support and your
kiss.
help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants,
might be.
I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations.
We'll get the
as to
baby oil.
natural
I won't need the
order
baby
of
oil. We've got 1,000 bottles of it.
Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
No.
Elizabeth.
No.
now,
Well done,
my friend.
Elizabeth. Well done.
But come back to me soon.
You don't even know her, mate. Mind your tongue in, man. Adios, amigo. EAE, fucking hell, brother. It's been a while, man. Not seen you in a long time. If becoming a vampire will cure my allergies, I just might bite the bullet. We were talking about this last night, whether we'd be a vampire or not. Night before last. I couldn't think of any reason not to be honest. I'd be a vampire, defo. Lady Ashbury has informed me that Lord Redgrave, immortal chairman of the powerful Act. Well, we know what she informed us. And we know what we've got to do. We just listen to it. So we don't need to read that.
So,
how are you doing, EAE?
Time to visit the Ascalon Club.
Chance you'll still have allergies, but forever, correct? I don't think they get sick unless they're in need of blood. I'll leave them to it. Right, so have I not been here? This is... Oh, we're just about to enter the West End. So this is our final area. So this must be Lord fucking the Earl of Bristol. Two years before COVID, this game came out.
It's locked.
If only we'd fucking known then.
He's dead! Oh, Christ! How dare you interfere with my...
'And the West End, mate. I wonder if there's any musicals on. Oh, Finsbury Theatre. I honestly don't know why I like vampires so much. Because they're cool as fuck. That's why. SMP, how you doing, man? Simple as that. Cool as fuck. It's an allure. Living forever. We've also got that sort of sex appeal of like the seduction and the embrace. I'd be more surprised if you didn't like vampires. I mean, probably the coolest mythological being, right? I'm great, bro. Roman is streaming a vampire game today. It's perfect.
Best be moving on. Get the weapons ready!
Shit. Why today?
Have faith, brothers! It's done for him! Aye, aye!
I didn't like vampires, I would punish myself by forcing myself to watch vampire movies. And if I didn't like vampires. Yeah, we were talking about vampire films overnight. I've not seen like a relatively new one. The one I need to see that I've still not seen is Let the Right One In. That Figment put me on 2 years ago. I just never got around to it. Swedish film, I think. I really like that one, the Swedish, yeah. Yeah, they remade it, didn't they, in America, but I think that one's supposed to be okay, but obviously just watch the original, innit?
I cannot enter.
Okay, so how am I going to get in here if I can't get in this way? So I have to go in up here. I thought that was where I just came from. So we might have to get in down there. Oh no, that's where I would have came from. Okay, so back down and to the left. Oh yeah, that's where I killed that vampire. I must have turned around.
It's locked.
Can't run, stop me from running. What's going on? Can't do anything. Can't run, I can't hit.
That was the vampire I saw
okay.
earlier. This war takes no prisoners.
Level 28? What the fuck? Right, I need to level up, I think. I might have to rest. See if we can find a hideout. There's one. There's an event. Go to that, whatever the fuck that is.
To all your
oh, it's you.
As long
Back
as
to you in a minute.
Money.
It's locked, all right.
This can't be the event, can it? Oh, it might be. changed? Oh, she has. She's turned. Nurse Crane, look at her now. Small key. What the fuck that's for? It'll be there's something here. Unlocked. Headache treatments and glass vials. Is that it? So all you're giving me for a little mini boss? Definitely a hideout here. Right, who are you? You're healthy. You're healthy.
It's locked. I'm gonna rest and spend my fucking 8,000 XP. Although, hang on a minute. The area changes. Let me just check where Whitechapel is. It's serious right now. We need to heal these people, 3 people first. Now him, where is that punk? So I can mesmerize him now and he'll let me in. Now the way I can find him is like this. Track. Come back here in a minute. Now we'll unlock this door though, because I think this is the door I just tried to unlock from outside. Hopefully I can come back in that way now.
fatigue.
Fancy buying something?
You never lose your... Do you need help?
To be honest,
I don't...
really?
Barrett, you had an affair with Joe's wife, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. She's the only woman I loved. My first regret is that she stayed with Joe after Harry was born. The second is I never shed a tear when she died.
Did you ever try talking to Joe?
Never. But I suspected he knew everything, even without knowing it. And he decided to make me pay in his own way.
Do you mean... you're Harry's father?
No one will ever know for sure. And it's better that way.
You live
I don't believe I'd have been all that bad as a dad.
Was it 1909 are we in? I can't remember the date. Wait another 70, 80 years, bruv. You'll be able to have a DNA test. When was it? The late 80s, wasn't it, DNA? Early 90s. For crime, anyway, I guess. For paternity, probably not. Maybe 90s. Another 80 years, mate, and you can find out for sure. SMP, the writers didn't hold back on this one. How do you mean, bro?
How are the current conditions in Whitechapel?
When there's more people outside at night than during the day, then you've got to start to worry.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Lewis.
Right, his son isn't ill, is he, Harry? No, he's alright. So who's the other ill person here? It is the Reverend Friar Tobias Whitaker. He should be right here.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
His father.
Don't you fear getting...
Faith.
No doubt your faith will prevail.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's
Let
a
me
lot
give
of
you
fucking
some
dialogue in
extra
this.
protection
And it's all
against
very
the
well
devil's work.
read.
Medicine.
Blessed be your generosity, my son.
There's probably more dialogue than anything else, to be honest, in this game. It's mostly more dialogue than combat, that's for damn sure.
What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
Oh, listen, I might need this. Remember I had that mission to fucking finish the body off and there was no way to do it. Maybe he's going to teach me how.
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own.
Maybe not.
More than once this city has risen from the ashes.
Oh, cleansing fire. He means the Great... Are they alluding to the Great Fire of London? What year was the Great Fire of London? He might be alluding to that. Saying that the Great Fire of London was real to kill all the vampires or something.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a
Was it really?
soulless butcher.
I thought it was early
A
1900s.
small-time
Damn.
Torquemada.
Fair enough, it's not that long.
Savonarola of Whitechapel.
How
Oh,
come I'm
Savonarola, I
still
know who
here
that is.
while Joseph Larrabee is dead?
Anybody that's played Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, I think it's Brotherhood, isn't it? Savonarola. Or watch the Borgias will know who Savonarola is. That's the fucking the Mad Monk, I think they called him. After the Black Death, right. I thought it was early night. For some reason, I thought it was early 1900s.
There.
What are you talking about?
The vicar of St. Mary's Church has been found dead on a grave.
No.
God clearly chose me, Doctor. I am the answer. I carry the fire.
The vicar they found on the grave, by the way, me and my sister killed. Sister started it, I finished it. How's Luna yet? She's chilling.
Tell me the reason why you despise Joseph Larrabee so much, Tobias.
A faithless shepherd is the worst criminal, for he leads his flock to the abyss by disregarding the right path. God smote this man, for he doubted.
I only met him briefly, but he seemed a dedicated man who tried to provide guidance.
Do you not believe in punishment, my son? I am not talking about the law of men. I am talking about judgment from heaven.
Alright, SMP.
I believe in the logical and factual organization of everything in the universe. God, if he exists, is just a principle waiting to be discovered.
Armageddon is upon us, Dr. Reed. The final battle where every soul will be weighed. I'm afraid yours will burn for a long time.
Okay. But that'll be seen. We'll see. You got 5 minutes.
How is the sanitary situation?
Don't you hear the trumpets? The apocalypse is upon us, Dr. Reed. The final battle.
I have heard enough.
Right, so that is everybody. Oh god, I didn't heal him. Let me heal you. Where are you going? Wait.
Good evening.
It's far.
Don't you feel...
I've been touched by God's grace. I am perfectly healthy.
You need medicine. Oh, he won't let me. He won't let me heal him. He's too stubborn.
Don't you fear...
I've been touched by...
Okay.
I have heard enough.
Only God will heal him.
Goodbye.
Okay, good luck to you and your God, my friend. Right, now, just got to find this guy, Barrett Lewis. Can't think who that is. Oh, that's him. No, we just fixed him. He's fixing right. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I gave him his medicine. That's the plus symbol there. That's when they're ill, when they got that symbol. Right, Mason Swamborough then. We're already coming to you. You're just this way.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to...
You want a what? No, I don't need warming up tonight, thank you, Rosa. Am I...
Stupid newborn!
Fucking dickhead, man. Come here, newborn, mate. Shit. Oh, there's two of them. Fuck. Oh, I'm dead. Bastards. Right, I need to level up. I got to go heal this guy, no fighting, and then level up. Because I'm way under level now. I'm like nearly 10 levels under. I was operating on about 5 levels under and it was a struggle. 10 levels, meep. Forget that.
You're feeble!
I don't like running away when it calls me feeble, man. Like Marty McFly, you know what I mean? Don't call me chicken. Oh, he lives up there, I remember. Let's mesmerize this motherfucker.
Your prey is mine now!
For short, bro. What the fuck? It's got a ghost with him.
Stupid newborn!
Keep calling me newborn, man. See what happens.
Bleeding!
Your territory, yeah? My territory, you mean? Are you serious, mate? I ran out of stamina! Fuck. Yeah, I definitely need to evolve. I don't die to these mobs normally. Died twice. Right, so leg it to the door and open it straight away.
You're feeble!
That should cancel the guy coming to me to try and fight me.
I'll kill you!
Can't use it. This punk's followed me in. Right, come here, you fight this vampire.
Your prey is mine now!
You two fight each other, yeah? Place your bets. Bonsai! My money's on the vampire. Pretty close at the moment. Vampire wins.
Stupid newborn!
What's that, mate?
Good evening, sir. It's me again.
Leave me alone, I say, whoever you are.
It cannot be safe for a blind man to live here alone. Let me enter, sir. I swear I mean you no harm.
Well, a voice never lies, and yours clearly is the voice of a gentleman. All right, Doctor, come on in. Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
Bit of both, mate. Loretta's letter. My dear brother, this is the apology letter that you will never read, for you lost your sight because of me. I know you hate me for what I did, even if you never say so. We do not talk much in Swanborough family, do we? So, to clear my conscience, this is my bravest gesture toward you, to write you this letter and to leave it in your laboratory. If you ever find it and ask about it, I will read it to you. If someone else reads it, well, as I wrote above, this is my bravest gesture. So, Mason, I am sorry. I am sorry for what I did and for the hell you have been thrown into. I am sorry you are now a blind man trying to find meaning to your useless life. It's a bit harsh. If I could change one thing, only one thing in my miserable life, it would be what happened 1 year ago. I swear it, Mason. If I could give my eyes for you to see again, I would. But it does not work that way, does it? So please, my brother, forgive me. Loretta. That'll probably open a little bit of dialogue for him. Just have a look through his gaff. See if there's anything else.
How do you see the world these days?
With a red tint, mate.
So what is the name of my nocturnal visitor?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. As I already explained to you, I'm inquiring about the epidemic.
Dr. Reed? The eminent surgeon? My God, I'd never have expected a brilliant physician like you to knock on my door.
You flatter me, sir.
No, sir, I am flattered.
I
read all your work when I still had my sight. I loved it. I'm Mason Swanborough, by the way.
Forget the voice. Who's he remind you of a bit? Or am I tripping? Give him pupils and that, whatever the fuck the bit around the pupils called, I forgot. Iris. And a bit of stubble.
You seem unwell, sir. Do you need my assistance?
Actually, I feel worse.
Fucking John Locke, innit?
Can you give me something?
No, not quite. Actually, if I look from the side, maybe not.
Yes. I can give you a little something that has been proven effective.
Thank you, Doctor.
And what else have you learned about me, Mr. Swanborough?
I know you assisted Professor Carell in France, and that you invented a new blood transfusion method based on his work.
Yes. Those were frustrating but exciting days. I loved it.
Yes, the thrill of research and discovery. This is what drives people like us, Dr. Reed. Oh, how I envy you.
Does someone take care of you in this isolated place?
My sister Loretta and I have our daily routine. Every morning and evening she comes by so we can talk and eat. Then she leaves and I stay.
Do you not appreciate your sister's visits?
Loretta is the best and worst thing that happened to me. And I believe she could say the same thing about me.
Where does your sister go?
Well, let's just say, she earns enough money for us both.
What's so amusing about that?
I won't hide the truth from you. Loretta sells a fake miracle elixir to the sick people of Whitechapel.
Why does your sister feel so guilty about what happened to you?
Because she knows I'll never forgive what she did to me.
You run an illegal business with someone you hate?
I don't hate my sister. She looks after me, we have a good time. But I'm just not ready to forgive her.
Is that it?
Do you know Braille, Mr. Swanborough?
I'm no expert, but I learned it in my spare time, yes. Why?
I found a strange document entitled Cure for Blindness. It's written in Braille, so I thought perhaps it was yours.
Really? Is that some kind of sick joke? Let me see.
Like it.
Here it is.
This letter seems authentic. And it actually refers to an experimental cure for blindness. You have piqued my interest, Dr. Reed.
Could it be of any use to you?
No. This page is just a part of a larger diary. I'd be glad if you could find the other pages.
God damn it.
I found another page of the diary, Mr. Swanbrook.
This diary is still not complete.
I think there's 4.
The man who wrote it claims he is a member of some scholarly brotherhood called the St. Paul's Stole.
Really? I've heard of them. Very capable scientists. Perhaps the man who wrote this really found a cure.
I would need more pages to figure it out, but it's as promising as it is intriguing.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
I hear them hissing and scratching at my door every night. The sick made mad by the fever. But these walls are thick, and my lock is solid.
Goodbye, Mr. Swan.
Right. That is everyone here healed up, so I think we can evolve now, hopefully. And it shouldn't be too bad.
Wandering in this part of town at night, you're either brave or a fool.
It's locked.
See you later, Mr. Swanbrook. Right, closest is already marked up. One back there. Oh, you're locked on, you dick! Oh no. I forget these guys for now. Right, I'm losing blood really quickly. I need to think of a way of when I level up I need more blood gain from somewhere.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
No, thank you. Very kind of you. But I'll be fine. Yeah, baby. Right, stamina's always good, and we are running out again. 1,000, 1,500. I want to upgrade this, I think. 2,000. There's an extra 100 damage, I guess. No, I'm going for one of these, try and get one of these unlocked. 6,000, 10,000, so 13,000 to get it fully unlocked. Oh, directly absorb blood from the wounds. Do that one. Take that. 3,000. Fuck it. Try it. More healing. It's good. It's quite cheap as well. It's not. 1,300 is not that cheap. 3,500 left. Trade the instant health gain for a greater regeneration. Trade more blood to heal yourself and gain an additional boost on your health gen. Forget both of those for now. More blood from biting, maybe. Blood capacity. Why haven't I done this yet? Let's get this right. 1,000 left. Let's leave it to that. Please put me on about level 20 at least. 21 would be nice. 22 would be better. Loretta Swamborough lost. What? Oh, Dorothy Crane. Yeah, we know we lost her. I killed her. Right, Richard Nethercott has a cold. Loretta Swamborough has a cold. Okay, we fixed all their health. And we killed him. And that went up to healthy. Nice. Okay. Your actions have impacted the borough's economy. Hopefully for the better. Oh shit, we didn't go back to the docks. It's critical at the docks. So we need to go back there and fix her up. And fix these two up before we sleep again. And we are level 20! Not bad, not bad, not bad. That'll do. That's 3 times now today. I've had a lighter in my hand and then... Bro! I remember those days. I remember those fucking days when I was a full-time smoker. How you... It's like, you don't move, right? You put it down, you've got yourself, your chair, your table, everything's there. The lighter has to be there somewhere. I've told you what this is, by the way. Well, I figured out what this is. Through gaming. No, you know what it is, bro? It's a fucking glitch in the Matrix. You know when things don't render in on a computer game sometimes? Playing a game. Like, oh look, there's supposed to be something there, it don't render in. It just hasn't rendered in, mate. Now you've brought it to the attention of the fucking programmers, or the AI or whatever the fuck that's running this goddamn fucking simulated universe that we're all a part of. Right? It'll appear. Leave the room, come back in, because they won't make it appear in front of you. Obviously they can't have it materialise in front of you. That'd give the game away. Well, go to the toilet or something, come back and you'll find it. It might not be exactly where you left it, but it'll be close enough for you not to question it. Do you know what I mean? I know what they're doing, man. I know what you're doing, programmers. I fucking figured you lot out, yeah? That used to happen on a daily basis to me, man. When I was a smoker, when I smoked weed. Literally just been lit a second ago, not gone anywhere and it's gone. Not in the area, not in my inventory, bruv. You have to leave the area and come back in. You have to refresh the fucking area. You have to respawn everything. So go for a walk in the garden or something, or just to the toilet for 5 minutes. Come back in, the area will have respawned and it'll be somewhere around. They'll have put it back in, man. But cleverly so you don't spot the bug. Alright? I used to fucking hate that. Always have a couple of spares, man. Mind you, say you've lost 3, right? Who's this? Oh, it's you. You want a box of matches as well. It's harder for them to lose a box of...
Science fails you.
Right, let me fix you up.
This elixir will... Good evening, my...
You look ill. Well, there you have it. Take this remedy. But be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Loretta, why do you feel so guilty about your brother?
I don't expect him to forgive me. All I can do is make amends for what I did.
By making him a crook and a criminal.
It's really cool.
What if somebody decides to make him pay for your scam?
Mason is totally capable of defending himself. Just leave us be. We're perfectly fine.
Let it be, let it be.
Don't you think he needs to be somewhere he can receive appropriate medical care?
Mason wants to be useful, can you understand that? And chemistry is his passion. And the Swamborough cordial...
Doorways are loading zones, that's why sometimes you get a short memory wipe walking through and you have to go, yes! You have to load in again for the memory to... Yes!
Gives him a purpose in life.
I never thought of that. new hint. There's no... Is it in here?
Tell me, who intrigues you most in White?
I want a brother.
The region itself is something to see, but I would say Camellia the mute florist who gives away her flowers.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough.
What was that? I swear that flashed then. It was just the light. Bring that braille. Oh, I've got another braille note. When did I get that? Did she just give it to me?
The West End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
This is now my domain, young Gotcha!
Oh shit! Oh shit! He's got me, this guy. I need to heal quick. Damn! Okay, so these guys are no fucking joke, by the way. Alright, difficulty spike. Just be careful. I need some blood. Oh, I should have just pistoled him. Why am I fucking staking him? I can just pistol him. Right, have I got to do that again now? Heal her again?
Good evening.
What does that say?
You look ill, Miss.
I'm
Yeah, I
perfect.
do. No, just
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll...
Save the exhausted man by defeating his abductor. I'm trying. Where's this punk?
You Londoners are no match for me! You're mine! This is my territory! You're bleeding!
How on that move? How do you get that move? Oh shit, not again, bro. what? You are kind of making me feel a bit feeble, then. I'll admit. Get up and heal, get up and heal, get up and heal! Get behind here.
This is my territory.
Heal twice. And then grab his blood to re-blood.
Stupid newborn.
Stamina! Fuck!
Don't you know better?
Don't go for it! Don't go for it, man! It's safe.
This is my territory.
Alright, I can't fight many of them. That's for damn sure. I think he might have been a mini-boss though. This is this guy's, yeah, abductor, right? Or whatever the fuck it said. Talk and check on the exhausted man. Thanks for your help, mate. Not.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you...
Looks like fucking Stephen, it doesn't really. It looks a bit more like Haley Joel Osment, I guess.
Need help, sir?
Stephen, what's his name I was thinking of?
Well, what happened to my jailer? Be careful. He's as vicious as he is strong.
You don't have to worry about him anymore. What happened here?
I am Tadao Kimura. I was imprisoned by this lunatic for several days. I thought I was...
I don't like how he pronounced that. Tadao Kimura. Surely Kimura.
Going to die here.
You're not going to die now, Mr. Kimura. If you hurry, you should be able to get home safely.
It seems that I owe you my life. You have all my gratitude, Dr. Reed.
Been in London too long,
since
mate.
It is the most precious thing I possess.
Lost your fucking... I'd say your own name, a bit like me. My surname, I found out when I was about 30 odd that I've been pronouncing my own surname wrong my entire life. Same as my parents do as well. Is that it?
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Are you sure you'll manage to...
Yes, I...
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura. Take care.
Okay, bloke. The heresy of the pure blood. Pure blood. We know the expression. We heard it in the foul mouth of the heretics and the foreign barbarians. Used it sometimes ourselves, but do we really know what it means? A vampire born from an immoral bally. What a disgusting idea. How would such a creature find its place among the living? What would be its purpose? Ours is clear, gentlemen. Ascalon is here to protect the Empire and all of its citizens. We are the protectors and shepherds, even when sometimes sacrifice a sheep for our sustenance. Whoever will be found guilty of succumbing to the desire of breeding immortal child shall be eradicated. Lord Redgrave. Level 29? What the fuck, man? What? Oh, don't stand in the clouded thing, I guess. I thought I was far enough away from it. Bollocks. I feel like I might need to level up again before I come to this area. Which means eating people. Because I've only got a few side quests that I've not done, I think. Oh no, I've got 4 in... Look, I've done most of those. All of those. I've got 4 here though. You don't get a massive amount of XP for them though. Now I think that little mission I just did for Mr. Kimmerer will already be done, so I don't have to do that again. Thankfully. Fuck me!
Filthy fucking beast! Let's pin him down!
Dawson, how you doing, man? Had a good session on Gang Beasts, bro. DNL said you were playing. Hope you've had a giggle.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle as I expected.
Support the equality between men and women.
This is that music again that reminds me of Pathologic. Pathologic 2. Oh no, it's got a bit of violin. Oh, this is nice. Let me just listen to this music a minute. This is a new track. It was a good stream. Glad you enjoyed it, bruv. Hey, Sheffield! Sheffield! Spare fag, mate? No. Shady bastard.
Good evening, sir. Please forgive me for disturbing you.
Monocle
I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such an era of progress and wonders.
Are you not concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
Fucking Boris. It's the Bodger.
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging. I can assure you that the situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
Welcome back, SMP. Calhoun does not consider the seriousness and dangerousness of the epidemic. Put a fucking mask on, you prick. Think of the others, man. I might have to eat this guy.
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Finding a good restaurant? Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
I agree.
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain
je ne sais quoi
of its own.
I knew he was going to say that.
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a...
I wonder if je ne sais quoi was like... I know we say it now. I wonder if they said it then. A certain je ne sais quoi. Je ne sais quoi, if you don't know, it means I don't know what, basically. It has a certain I don't know what. Basically a certain something.
Bomb must fall on my shop? Then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
London's lone gourmet? What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
Bro, you would have loved the 80s, mate. But... 90s, sorry, you would have loved the 90s. If you want some good ecstasy.
I
what
may
you got for
have
sale?
a look at your...
Right, I do need something of this. I can't remember which one it was, but... it was one of these fucking things. Let's just buy one of each. Then I can upgrade everything. Alright, Follett.
Support the equality between
Suffragettes,
men and
let's
women.
go!
Women die too in this war.
Well, let me talk to you. There we go.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Oh, she
Wait, no.
Is she Italian?
Why do you think I would...
I think she's Italian. Right?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir.
Oh.
Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Ekons. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte. Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and
Well
has taken
said.
care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
You don't have to.
What do you think about?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Calm down, Charlotte.
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes.
I've done it about 20
I
times
ask the same
already.
question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Are you a suffragette, then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens,
what year was
Emily
this,
and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very
2017, right?
dangerous, young lady.
Yeah, Trump
And who
was
is
always
this
talking
Emily?
anyway about his
She is
war.
my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously. And the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Ekon are creatures of deception. Maybe it's because we seem so... alive.
That may be true for a naive girl.
But I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Listen, I'm not going to be your dad, alright, so don't get any ideas.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Was there somebody else over here? I thought there was 3. There's somebody.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war.
During the war?
Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
You see my face, bruv? My eyes.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war either since my return.
Of course. The epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
She's got it. Yeah, baby, she's got it.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece.
She's his Venus. She's
How many
his
soldiers
fire.
can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Yesterday I was half the man I used to be.
Is everything all right at home? Surely
see lyrics
Venus
everywhere.
was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Venus Crossley is deeply worried for their family's reputation.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
I need to find Pathologic 2, man. Let me just find that fucking... Because every time I hear that, it reminds me of it. Pathologic 2... music... Bar. Bar music.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracism.
You know what I mean? That. Similar.
What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Thank you. What the fuck are these dead Priwen doing all over the place, man?
There has been quite a battle here.
Listen, mate. Just because you're a vampire, doesn't mean you can't clean
I'm
up.
sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Doesn't do any stun damage though, so I guess instead of biting for the blood, you just hit with that though to get the blood, right? I'll stick on my steak, man. I'll stick on my steak.
I cannot enter.
Gold dagger, bit elaborate for me, you know what I mean? Bit extravagant, I should say, not elaborate. I'm more of a wooden stake kind of guy. At the end of the Last Crusade, I would have definitely chosen the right cup, you know what I mean? He chose poorly. Key of the Ascalon Club's basement. We got that painting everywhere. I hate that in games. Hopefully one day we won't have to see that anymore. Same painting in every fucking room. Which one's the original, you know what I mean? Welcome back, D. Yesterday I was half the man I used to be. Maybe that's because you're the other half of me. Like the spring in June. Ba-da-beep-ba hits the room. Ba-da-beep-da-da.
Good evening.
Evening, Vampy.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Hear, hear, hear.
One of them
Come
was called
forward, young
Sheffield.
Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
Don't bow your fucking head to him, you mug.
At last we
Lift
meet.
your head up, man.
I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your
About
wish
some
to
blue
meet me.
bloods around here.
Yes. The lady has always been a
Vampire or
useful
not.
acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
I won't give too much away here. I'd say this, but I don't want to tell him that. He might use her as collateral.
She has proved to be helpful on many occasions.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
Nope.
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country.
Fuck the Empire.
You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed, but first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Finally someone as tall as me, by the way. Everybody else, I've been looking down on them like this, but this guy's the same height. It's no concern of yours, mate. Keep my family's name out of your damn mouth, yeah?
It's of no concern of yours.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Nope.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does it mean to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown.
Never.
That you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Double never.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members. And I do appreciate obedience.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived.
Never heard of him.
As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
You're talking to a lord now, not some squat little pleb. Fuck this guy, man. To me, they're all the same.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon
He's
was
worse
the
than the
lance
plebeian,
wielded
man.
by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
Dragon schmaggin.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours. Sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and
Change the
is
camera
readily
angle, Gabe.
replaced if necessary.
I've got no choice, man. Look, I have to consent. Forced consent. Let it be known. Right, we do it surreptitiously. Fingers crossed behind your back, you know what I mean? Cross your fingers.
I agree to join the club.
Back no
This
disease.
is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
And when you do that at school, what did that even mean? I need to know the etymology of that. When you were not just at school, but when you were a kid, if you used to lie, you used to cross your fingers behind your back, and sometimes you'd make people say no crossies, no backsies, when you made them promise you something. No cross keys or no crossies, no backsies.
Initiation.
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon
Yo,
as
Liam.
one of our own.
Is he worthy?
Hang on a minute.
Is his blood pure?
Hey, Bomber.
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Cross your fingers, bro.
I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Tradition. I spit on tradition, mate. I fucking hate tradition. It holds us back. Something Elon might try. No, I'm not buying Twitter. My fingers crossed. Oh, with his new thing, what about the new one he's doing? He's giving £1 million away every day. $1 million, I should say. As long as you sign his petition. He's trying to buy votes, bro. He's giving $1 million away every single day from now until election day.
Delightful.
I swear it's illegal, but...
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
One of us. So when you were at school, Liam, did you have a thing, did you have a version of Itchy Beard? It was Itchy Beard where I'm from, but I know it was Jimmy Hill in some places in the country, and it was Chinny Recon in some places in the country. When somebody would say something to you, you thought they were bullshitting. You go, ooh, Itchy Beard. Did you have a version of that? I was watching somebody the other day, one of these, that Stuart Millard channel, and something on there brought it up. I can't remember, and I made a comment about it, and someone replied to me in the comments saying, fucking hell, mate, you've just brought that right back to me. We had that when we were at school. You didn't have that? Did you have something like that? Anything to do with the chin? Or the beard? It seems to be like a UK-wide thing. I don't know, you maybe missed your school. But yeah, ours was Itchy Beard. Or I think we used to say Chinny Chin Chin as well. Itchy Beard or Chinny Chin Chin. I know some places used to say Jimmy Hill, like the football commentator with the big chin. And some places used to say Chinny Recon. I don't know what that means, Chinny Recon, but we had Itchy Beard. We used to love that shit. Anyway. Obviously not purely countrywide. Right, who are you? Because you look like the only human here, mate.
Patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted
these are clearly all vamps.
Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
I was chased by a gigantic Valcod 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. That creature barely spoke English.
Can't just kill these guys straight away. So this guy, it did say some humans are among them. I guess this guy's one of them. He must be in a position of power. He's being used by them.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece?
Aloysius.
Figuratively.
Or Aloysius. Aloysius Dawson. Oh, he's the fucking... He's the pillar of the community. I thought it was going to be the Earl. The Earl of Bristol. Did you ever play the game where you put your finger to your lips and then someone would see you and do it until everybody in the class is doing it and staring one last person? No, we didn't have that. You didn't have that, bro. That sounds fun, though. I bet that annoyed the teachers.
I feel perfectly fine. Do I have cause for concern?
Do you have anything
Do
like
not
that?
be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
Aloysius. It's a fucking name and a half, isn't it now? Aloysius.
Are you a member of the club?
Yes, I am. And I have been for many years. And will be until the day I die.
Not much longer now, mate.
Are you sick?
Personally, I consider my advancing years are a sickness in itself.
I can help
My
you
body
out.
is slowly abandoning me, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about it?
It's not really my place to give you such information. I am merely a mortal member, and a dying one at that.
What can you tell me about Lord Redgrave?
I would not dare speak of our chairman without his consent.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
I guess his blood won't be that desirable, will it? So he's probably safe.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
Is not the nature of this club a secret, shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure.
Stop sucking
A
up to them,
withering
man.
London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in. To cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What is the situation like in this?
I am sure Lord
Money cannot solve every problem. This mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What
Project
is your
2025.
plan?
Quarantine and barricades are futile.
Fucking Trump.
What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
But that would segregate the rich from the poor, would it not? It would be unjust.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concern?
Well, it's 2017 this came out, so I don't think it's a coincidence. 2016 he was elected, wasn't he? And he used the wall as part of his campaign, didn't he? So 2015 and early 2016, that wall thing would have been pretty big. So that might have been a late addition to the game, maybe. To the game script.
Decisiveness is what the city needs. And it needs it now.
I think it came out in 2017 anyway. Right, we can't talk to these no marks.
That went well, did it not?
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was.
My
though
lord.
Very long
Yo.
ago. Well,
Stop it!
Not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Call him Geezer,
Straight
man.
to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have
Don't like
worked
this.
with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Isn't there like a stretch of wall somewhere? And then he gave up on it. Yeah, they built little bits and bobs everywhere and that, like. And just completely fucking gave up on most of it. None of that, we're going to build a wall across the entire border and we're going to make Mexico pay for it. That didn't come anywhere near that. I think it was very quickly, shown to be a fucking waste of time anyway, because it's a wall. Walls aren't difficult to get over, man. We're human beings. We can make ladders and shit.
You were spying on me?
Ropes.
Not personally.
Well, he needs a bit of rope. A good bit of rope and a good ladder, like.
But once
Yeah, a
he
ladder
found
and a
you,
rope.
Fergal
Fucking
kept me
sorted.
informed. Until you put an end
Ladder,
to his
tunnel,
mission.
fucking rope. I mean, they have barbed wire on top of that, but you just chuck something over that. Hot air balloon. Human pyramid.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
I think they were making them out of fucking... like cargo containers. What you see on ships, like shipping containers. And then people were saying, well, we just cut through them with electric tools. And then I think they were going to fill them with concrete. I can't remember, to be honest, but I know it's not there.
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and
Yeah,
courageous.
trebuchet, shit, one of them.
You earned my
Fight,
respect.
shoot yourself over it. Giant elastic band. Pew.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the
Training gymnastics.
Fergal Bansha was my squire
Like
of sorts.
Cirque de fucking...
Even before becoming that magnificent
What are they called? Cirque
he
de
was a
Soleil.
brute.
Cirque de...
He served me well for decades.
That
No,
fucking
I
circus
mean,
called?
what was he? He was
Cirque du
clearly
Soleil.
no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod, all muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed, ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
Skulls are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Skulls who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens. But they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche.
He's literally looking down on
Interrogate the
you, bro.
locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
And figuratively. What's this? Oh, new mesmerise level. New citizens available to kill. Mission update. Found the sources of infection in the West End. Right. That's GTFO. Off here. Just check around the sides. Did I check in here? Nope. History and purpose of the Ascalon Club. To be twatty twats with other twatty twats, basically. I'll save you some time there. Oh, it's just to the basement, right? What's in the basement? Coffins, I'm assuming. Maybe not. Recreational use of blood. I'll just give this a quick once over. Each member is allowed to drink whatever he wants for his own usage or to share it with friends. Drink what you want, deal the way you want with the original vessel, but never inside the club unless I personally authorize it on some special occasions. So these guys are basically saying, go out and eat whoever you want. We don't operate like that. We only kill the worthy. I came down here just for that. I got a key to the basement for that one letter. Okay, maybe we come down here later. There's another door there. But... Right, I'm not going to play much longer tonight because I'm a bit tired today. So I don't want to get a whole nother chapter going, but we will go out and maybe see if we can speak to somebody else.
Welcome to the Ascalon.
Okay. See if I can maybe do one more mission. Are we going to jump off? This game's longer than I thought it'd be, because it's going to be at least another probably 15 or 20 hours, I imagine.
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Maybe it was Vlad himself, bro. Le Impaleur. Question the citizens about the infection.
Good evening.
I'm investigating the source.
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
Goodbye, Mr. Russell.
Oh, we didn't talk to this guy.
Don't let any strangers come
Clarence
into your
Crossley.
house.
Good evening, old chap.
Oh, we did. It's all mate.
I won't.
I'm investigating the source.
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
Yeah, you've lost it. Don't
You
worry
need
about
some
that.
rest,
Yeah.
Clarence. You should try to sleep.
I don't think it's going to be the
Women
Mullaneys.
of all countries.
Good evening, Miss Ashby.
And good evening.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic.
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to...
She's been quite...
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
I order you to step back!
Fuck. Why can't I lock on? Why don't we lock on? Do I have to literally be standing there? Looks like it.
The
power of the Lord command. We cannot be defeated.
They won't leave there. I can cheese them. Oh, I can't get my gun out here.
I'll take it.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage. He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Not by vampires, though. It doesn't sound like. They would just, if they needed to know anything, they just embrace and make you tell them. So I'm presuming maybe the prelim.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Fuck the son. And the Daily Mail.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you?
No, I saw your heart.
No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent. Ah!
Such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Dear Elsa, it's with greatest joy that I confirm with this letter your acceptance as private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform with you last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress: wit, stature and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school, since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please remember to bring night attire and anything you may need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher.
So, this girl took lessons at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
Yeah, you know what, man? You can have that. Oh, you know what? You can't have that. That's mine. No!
I have this.
Sorry, Ratto.
Thirst for blood.
I try not to kill the rats. Not the rats, anyway. I kill the human rats. We'll leave the... Right, what have you got? Hopefully a page of torn braille. Nothing. Some fucking shotgun shells. Is that it? Is that it, man? Some bullets. This. Ooh. Oh fuck, I wasn't fully healed. Okay, bollocks. 2-hit kill. Right, I think I might call it here because I'm really near the piss. There's no point going for a piss and then coming back in a minute. So, I will continue this. Oh, I'm right back here. Right. Okay, well, never mind. I will continue maybe tomorrow, I don't know. Fucking tooth killing me, man. I hope my tooth doesn't hurt bad tomorrow. If I'm not on tomorrow, it's because I've got a really bad toothache. Because I can feel it coming back. That fucked up tooth I've got. But hopefully I should be on. And I think I'm going to play Sim Fridays or Pistol Whip tomorrow because I want to keep doing exercise again now. So, one of those in the day and then probably this again tomorrow night. Until then, thanks for dropping by. Thanks for keeping me company. Adios, amigos. Au revoir, mes amis. Arrivederci, miei amici. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund. Fuck me. Sayonara. Do widzenia. Zajian. Alvida. Dewey. And good night. Love you a long time. See you next time. Take care of yourselves. But more importantly than that, take care of each other. Namaste. Hi. Love you. Goodbye. See you later. Bye. Love you. Bye.